Hallo. Test, test, test. La. 11:42, the 1st October 2024. So, if you look here, so precisely 2 years ago, I started with bUild. Yeah, I realized this yesterday. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. I haven't uploaded a lot recently, even though I said in the last video that I want to do the Punisher challenge and the Rings of Power things and so on, the last Houdini. So you might think that I paused or I stopped, but no, the opposite is true. I thought I will go through all courses I've done recently. I spend a lot of money in this, and I think this could be very informative. If you look here, these are new links. Ta-da! I started with Maxon Cinema 4D. I didn't dive that much into it yet, and I won't do it. There's X particles, it's very cool, but at the same time I learned Houdini, and I'm like, where's the point of learning Cinema 4D if I can learn Houdini now? I dived into Fusion. There is like both are good and used in the industry and so on. And I also started with Substance Painter, ZBrush. I like 3D Code more. I got a lot of courses. I will show this. These I already had the last time. They are fractal tools. Pretty cool. Maybe we simply go through all courses I've ever done. Well, let me show Udemy, because there we are now at 5 digits. A lot of ZBrush, a lot of other things. Alright, then I will simply show you all I've done, and yeah, a lot of information, long-term wise maybe interesting or useful for you, and yeah, just cool documenting it. These here are summarizing the coolest ones I'm doing right now. Here, if you look, this I'm learning right now, 3D Code by Anton Tininsky. It's like the best thing for 3D code. This I did. And then over here, my RAM hates me right now. So let me go through each of these. So this is my Gumroad. Here I've got a few in the past as well. It's a little bit annoying because you have to download the videos to watch the tutorials. So yeah, you can't watch them online. But here, this one I'm doing right now. Pixel Front. I've bought this one here, and I'm at this one as well. And I'm thinking about a few other things. This year's the reason why I started with Cinema 4D, Redshift, and so on, because here you see Redshift renders or Arnold renders, but I've did this now for since the last video. So now for 2 months I did a lot of Cinema 4D and so on. Did not upload, but I learned a lot. But I like cycles and Eevee and so on. All Blender materials so only work for cycles. Most things that work in Blender only work there. And yes, you can somehow apply this on Redshift. You can put Redshift into Houdini and in Blender and so on. But yeah, it's maybe a little bit faster and looks a little bit better. But this you could do also in cycles and so on. So yeah, here this is subscription based, meaning you pay 30 per month or something like this, and then you have access to all of these. I thought about this doing as well, just stuff like this. Yeah, I learned how to do this now in Blender as well with G-Scatter. I already had here. This one you probably know. This is pretty famous. Like, well, stuff like this here a lot of good resources. Yeah, like most this you can do in Blender as well. That's like I think me and a lot of other people always think somewhere else it's better, and when you are there you again think, oh, it's better there, and then you think it's better there, and do. But don't think that. Most things you can do already in Blender, and this keeps going. I'm also learning a lot of Houdini nodes, and always try to recreate it in a GeoNode in Blender. So, and then this will keep getting better and better. So yeah. Here I got a few for ZBrush. I'm a little bit, I like 3D Code more than ZBrush, and it's more intuitive. I have all Blender shortcuts applied into 3D Code, duplicating and so on. So getting these courses was a little bit pointless, but nevertheless, it's good information. This one here, excellent. He teaches everything. It's a lot of work. You have to go through all of this, but once you've done, then that's a good thing. Um, this year is Maxon. Maxon has a fantastic library. It's from Germany. I didn't know this, but Cinema 4D, Redshift, and so on is coming from Germany. High quality. So yeah, I'd like to support them, but I was like, for me personally, while watching a lot of here and here are a lot of things, X Particles as well. They are doing each Friday something, and you can learn. But while watching this, I also watched Houdini stuff, and Houdini is better. This year, I would say it's better than Blender in most things. Cinema 4D is better looking. Yet Blender might change this within the next years, hopefully. But yeah, I I got this year for 3 months, and the Maxon thing for a month. So ZBrush, Redshift, all that stuff for 200 in total, I think. But I will focus on Houdini. It's if you want to do movies and actual really good looking stuff, you have to focus on Houdini. That's how it is. But yeah, X particles and all this stuff here good. Tree generator, cool. This, but it's everywhere. You are like a little bit. It's not looking that good. It's not looking movie like. But Houdini does. So yeah, I'll focus on Houdini. Then this year is Double Jump. Very cool resource. I got a lot here. Also a lot of free stuff this year. Brilliant from the key. Unfortunately, only the first half of it is available, but thrusters, compositing, all the stuff is there. And it's done by a dude who did here. So it's like using EmberGen in Houdini. This is almost real time, having these smokes simulations and so on. And I got it. I got the indie Houdini version and this. Here he's from Corridor. They made a podcast together and so on. Yeah, he has a Houdini course here as well. Here, that's from him, Jordan Allen. And yeah, it's pretty cool. My products, I got here a few as well. This one I've bought already. Environments, and if you look here, for example, the pirate ship. And here I will not show the footage obviously, but just here something like this. In the end, he shows the compositing stuff. And here in this compositing, there are actually a few of the secrets, how to make it look real, edge blur and haze in the background. And it's that took me 2 years to figure out. Now I can always say 2 years. Actually, not 2 years. I started in December, so a year and 10 months. But it's difficult because those who do the tutorials, the donut and all that stuff, they don't know how to do this. And those who know how to do this, lol, it's not showing in the record. That's cool. Didn't know this. It's blacked because yeah, obviously that's cool that there's protection. But yeah, here's an amazing. You see an amazing pirate ship and how the nuke things are composited together. The pros, don't bother by explaining the basics and how to get there, obviously, kind of. So it's hard to get from noob to pro and to find where you get the actual few tips. It's not that much. It's just you could summarize these things probably in a few weeks of work, but it takes years to figure it out on your own. That's it. Voxy, probably my favorite Houdini creator right now. Here. And I got his course here. It's this one here. This one. Pretty cool. I'm doing this right now, and okay, so this. Then, but there are also a few or a lot of good free resources. I mean, think about it. It's in the interest of the program that there are enough people knowing how to use it. So Cinema 4D has an excellent resource thing. If somebody would start right now, I might actually recommend starting with Cinema 4D because I think it's a little bit easier than Blender, but Blender is nice. Yeah, start with Blender and then do Cinema 4D. I wouldn't start with Houdini though. That's the thing. Houdini is it's not like every other program. So if you start with Houdini and you think these things are normal, then yeah, no. Start with Maya, Cinema 4D, or with Blender. And I think Blender is, because it's free, it's the most user friendly, and I like the interface. It's the most beautiful program in my opinion. All right, the Blender Nuke workshop. Alex Henneman, you can Google him. He worked on a lot of big movies. Also on Udemy, I have his course for Nuke, and it's I wasn't expecting this, but actually, why I say this is that in the first videos here, he spoke about AI. And I was not expecting this, that somebody like him is already using AI, and it's a mixture. And he spoke about the future, and one of the last jobs in creative space will be who won't get replaced that fast are compositors, because they mixture AI and non-AI and everything together. And yeah, he spoke about this here, and so it's one of my main priorities now to learn compositing in Nuke and Fusion. I will focus on Fusion. For those who don't know, Fusion is in DaVinci as well, but here are a few more notes. And yeah, whenever I watch now a tutorial, yeah, here, I've already said this, then I try to do it in Fusion as well. All right, then this one I almost got into, but I think it's live. So yeah, but yeah, a lot of that's industry. Like here, these are really professionals working for big deals here. All the customers and so on. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah, and then here I'm a lot of stuff where you then really, this is from Wheel of Time, and the information is there. How, not how they are doing, but yeah, here the Blue Beetle. So I mean, all your favorite movies, all that stuff has to be done by people somewhere somehow. So the information is out there somewhere. You just have to know where to look. Dune, Rodeo is one of the biggest. Look at this. They've done a lot of big things. Pretty cool. This I might start with. It's a little bit less. Yeah, it's all about information. This year I got from Discord, from recommended here Blender Market. Here, look at that. All these add-ons. That's nice. I started with G-Scatter as well. That's pretty good. All right, that was it. Yeah, it's getting more and more professional. I can't show the videos I'm doing for my job now, because this, obviously, I did way more videos than in the last months, but it's not uploaded on YouTube. It's professional. I'm earning money with this now. Can you see this? If you look there, like, there are always the things I download, and then I can upload these. I have to upload these, then they're on over OneDrive or yeah, Google Drive, and yeah, it's 20 videos per week. Also, I've now started putting animations in there. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show too much of it, but yeah, stuff like this I then built, and you can then show this in the store or upload it on the social media page of the customer. These are, by the way, new links, but I will put them in here. Wait, where is this? Here, desktop. I will, because I always see a cool video and I put it here and I start to watch it, but it's so much information, so I've now put it this year per month. And if you maybe, yeah, you can simply pause, and then you have, I don't know, I watched most of these. Yeah, I should put it these then here. Just pause, and in case you want good videos, resources, that's a lot of value. If you watched all of these as well, then you'll be much faster. Obviously, this takes time. By the way, I wanted to show this. I wasn't proud, but it was an interesting fact, I guess. Because if you look at Steam, these are all my games, but here, 1,800 hours, and this is just the Steam Blender version, meaning I also have or had on the other PC the Blender hub, yeah, where you can launch the things, and these are all manual downloaded. So yeah, in not 2 years, in 1 year and 10 months, 1,800. I did a little bit of math and calculated, and it's, if you combine DaVinci Resolve and CapCut, I use a lot as well. It's easily 5 to 6,000 hours within the last 2 years. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but I like it. I don't want to do anything else. Also money wise, like the courses I've just shown and so on, I got the last payment of the mini job at the grocery store, and now from the new job. Like, yeah, that's decent money, and I spent most of it on courses, and on add-ons and tools and so on. And yeah, I'm 100% in. So now what we do, yesterday or this night, I've actually uploaded here a few things. If you look, these three, they summarize pretty good what was in as well. Yeah, that's 3D code, Substance, ZBrush, Houdini, Blender, and here this is a Redshift node. This is what I mean. It's not the cycles materials, so it's a little bit annoying. 3D code sculpting. This is amazing. With this, you can do a lot of cool things. That's cool. Yeah, here. I see in a lot of things. I see the symbol. Let's keep getting it. Yeah, here is what's going on. I'm happy that I did it in the beginning, and I will keep doing that. That's pretty cool. It keeps pushing. Alright, and then I have a few thoughts here, but I won't go through them right now. I will do this at another time, another thing. Only thing I want to show is that here, if you look here, my brother is catching up again. 700. So yeah, I have to keep uploading now. The next things they will be so insane. Also learning nature, making real environments, a spaceship, and then yeah, that's cool. Then one thing, then obviously the US elections are there soon. That's I'm now again in Discord with a few cool people. This is also shown here, but yeah, this was over a year ago where I started. The main people who I started with them, I was in Discord here for a long time. Here, while I did these things, they were in Discord, and now they kind of got active again, or they were active kind of. But yeah, here, these people here. And a few others. That was actually pretty cool yesterday, and the day before. Because how do I show this? I've put it in here as well. If you look here, he uploaded this. Then here, Damon Graphics. Him I know since such a long time. It's insane. And he was in the Discord as well, and I was like normally talking to them, and I was like, yeah, okay, random people in there, but no, they're actually pretty big people in here. If you look at the renders back then, here, ta-da, and look who commented 61 weeks ago. That's cool. It's yeah, keep telling. And the same with then obviously him, you know, like he was one of the main inspirations when I started. And also a year ago, like watch these here. I'm talking about it. It's yeah, 8 months ago uploaded, but it was in 22 mainly. Here started with Blender. It's all documented. Very happy that I did this. And then him, he's there as well in the Discord. And if you look at the live stream here, over a year ago live stream where he did the creeper stuff, like he did a lot of cool things there as well that inspired me a lot. And then here, look who commented it back then. Yeah, it's very nice that these things are there. They're built in. I like that a lot. And then he did, for example, Julian Bam, right? Here. that these are really professionals, really big people. He did, well, not he did especially, but they all work on these big things. It's German, but I think a lot of English speaking people might know this as well. That's cool. Yeah, and a few of them are from the US and know the elections. Yeah, in a few weeks there will be elections, and it's neither of them is that good, and it's really we will see how this is developing. Then a few other things. Ronaldo here, he started YouTube in the last month and already 63 million, but the videos are not even close to this. 51 million is his best video here, but 63 million subscribed, so not every subscriber watched the video. And if you watch them, they are like they are weird. Like who edited these videos? They are not a lot of personality, very weird memes, and I don't. This is not what YouTube is supposed to be. That's a little bit. I will say a few other thoughts and this in another video, so we don't dive too much into this yet. But yeah, I just want to mention it here. From here now for the next things, I know now how to do big environments, how to do the cool Houdini stuff and so on. I might learn a few more weeks. I've no pressure. I'm working there, so I'm daily working, making videos, but not uploading. But yeah, the next things that I will upload here will be insane. I'm proud of that. That's cool. That's pretty much it for now. I've written down thoughts again, but I might do this in a separate video this time. Actually, not secret in this. So yeah. So yeah, pretty happy. Working a lot. My brother and my mom just visited last week. That was cool. Yeah, just keep going. And then before I end the video, one last word. Bitcoin. Let's go.
Und je größer die halt sind, umso mehr Schaden hat der Dino schon bekommen. Aber die waren auch nicht so groß. Ich mach mal das Szenetool hier weg. Ah lol, das Bitcoin ist auch da, scheiße. Was ist noch? Text ist jetzt weg, so. Jetzt war die ganze Bitcoin-Zeichen unten rechts, lul.